Welcome to a new edition of VR News. Today's headlines. Vertigo 2 delays its release for PSVR 2. The new release date is still to be determined. SteamVR 2.0 is now available to all users. Are we approaching a spatial announcement? Arizona Sunshine is set to be released in December, and here's the first gameplay trailer. Soon it will be possible to enable live chat on YouTube on Quest, but only for content creators. Pico refutes leaving the VR market and makes a comeback. VR chat is coming to Pico 4. First impressions of Asgard's Wrath 2, the AAA game coming in December, looks great on Quest 3. Hey folks, welcome back to this new edition of the week's top news. I'm Ben. As always, before we start, I would like to thank this week's supporter, Mogor and Anton Sheva. Thanks for your contribution and generosity. I would also like to thank those of you who watched the video all the way through, leave comments, share my videos, and of course, those who decide to subscribe. In the first comment, you will find a link to a Telegram group with the list of all my meta games at 25% discount, my Amazon links for purchasing Quest 3 or any other items on Amazon, and using these links you will help support the channel with a small commission at no extra cost for you, of course. Also, you can use my Meta referral link to get 30 euros in store credit. Just access your Meta account, click on my link, accept the invitation, and then activate the headset for the first time to get 30 euros credit to your account. Now let's dive into the news. With a tweet on its official profile, Zach Brown announced the delay of Vertigo 2 on PSVR 2. This is yet another title joining the list of delays, along with the recent Phasmophobia, which, after being postponed a couple of times, recently announced another delay without a set date. Anthony, as developer, why your colleagues who want to release their games on PSVR 2 often announce delays? What difficulty are they facing? Is it bureaucracy or obstacle created by Sony, or it's simply more challenging to develop for PSVR 2? Meanwhile, the developer of Vertigo 2 not only hasn't provided a new release date, but hasn't offered any explanation for the delay. So keep following for updates on this case. Last month, SteamVR 2.0 was made available in beta, and users could opt to test the new features. Now that the beta period has passed the test, Valve is officially rolling it out as an update to all users. Valve claims that this update aimed to align the SteamVR experience with that of the Steam Deck, a portable console to enjoy Steam games with nearly PC quality portability. Could this be a reference to an imminent announcement about Valve's new VR headset? Arizona Sunshine has an official release date, and it's December 7, 2023. Along with this news comes the first gameplay trailer for this second installment of one of the most well-known VR zombie shooter. And okay folks, would it be fair to call this the Dead Island of VR, or maybe a Dead Rising? In any case, the gameplay show here some features a rather casual approach. I mean, hitting zombie on the head with a fry pan, shoving grenades straight into their mouth, and a four-legged adventure companion that leaps onto the undead and devour them. I mean, look at that. Is all of this ridiculous? Yes, it is. And that's precisely why I love it. I also appreciate what I see from a technical perspective. I mean, shadows, lighting, interaction. The only problem is that the trailer doesn't specify anywhere whether what we are seeing is an in-game trailer or actual gameplay footage. Certainly, in the coming weeks, we will have more news and contents, but for now, let's just say it looks really good. Content creators, be ready, because Meta V59 update, I thought I'm still V57, is bringing a great new feature. You will have now the ability to overlay the YouTube live chat during your gameplay, allowing you to keep an eye on messages from your viewers during your live streams. Please note that this doesn't mean that you will have the chance to do live streaming directly from your Quest. That will be fantastic. Instead, while you're playing and always streaming via PC, you will be able to read the chat without taking off your headset. Creators who want this feature will have to do a request via the link you find in the description. And if you're wondering, yes, you'll need to have a channel with specific requirements. So, is Pico exiting from VR market? Bullshit! Why would they? Considering they are the largest company in the world in terms of VR headset sales. In fact, just a few hours after the news was released, ByteDance denied the rumors, stating that they are still committed to the industry and even have plans for the future. One of these plans is bringing VR chat on Pico 4, a headset that today remains one of the best sellers in the world and already offer some feature that Quest now has, such as color pass-through and pancake lenses. So go Pico, keep putting pressure on Meta to keep improving. And look at this, first impression of Asgard Wrath 2 are beginning to emerge and tell us about a AAA game developed by Super Games that receives significant investment for its development. It boasts over 60 hours of gameplay, Prince of Persia-like interaction, mythological creatures, entire armies of enemies on screen, challenges and side missions, and various locomotion and visual options. The demo provided for the press lasts about 1 hour and a half, which is less than sufficient to get an idea of a game that lasts 60 hours. But this seems to be enough to make those who tried it to understand that Asgard Wrath 2 has the potential to become a chapter perhaps even better than the first Asgard Wrath. I have some doubt about it, but naturally I will refrain myself from making definitive sentence until I have personally tried the second chapter. Now, for those who might have forgotten, it took a solid 3 years for Quest 2 to reach its current state. With all the modifications, improvements and features it now has that didn't have at launch. So for those who are complaining for any minor issues about Quest 3, a headset that has been on the market now from less than a month, know that Meta has already stated that the pass-through quality will be gradually improved through future software updates. Currently, what we see through the pass-through is a lighter, lower, limited version of what it's truly capable of displaying. If you want an idea of what Quest 3 pass-through should look like at its best, just watch a video recorded while using it. And that's the quality Meta is aiming for. But why not have perfected right from the start? Simply put, Meta gradually needs to raise the bar to see if the workload from gradual pass-through improvements doesn't excessively impact to the processor and battery usage. So, if you don't want to find yourself complaining because the Quest 3 is slow or the battery life is even shorter, let Meta gradually test the improvement of the pass-through until they reach a good compromise between quality and performance. We just need to be patient. They certainly won't achieve perfection. But remember that we are dealing with a device that does not cost $3,500. Just a random price. Okay, riffraff, these were the best news from the past week. See ya in the comments to discuss about the topic covered. Like, subscribe and keep following. Support the channel through the super thanks button or by using the links you find in the description and in the first comment. Greetings from Ben. See you soon. Take care, riffraff.